Hello, Coach. Thank you for joining us and taking the time. We'll roll right into questions, and we'll start with Kyle Garcia.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. I was just wondering, you got another midweek game ahead of you guys with Thursday's match. I was just kind of wondering, how are you guys handling it coming back from the international break and kind of having to jump right back into games and playing, yet another midweek game?
Yeah, a lot of matches, consecutive matches, no very easy for the players. But it's not only something that we're going through, it's every game, every team in the league has to handle and manage the situation. Maybe this game against Austin that we had previously scheduled for the weekend would have been better to have kept it on the weekend. But it's something that everybody's managing. So we just have to make sure that we do what we can to get the guys fresh, ready to play. The good thing is that even though we're traveling, Austin had one less day to rest, so I think that's important, and hopefully we can get there, and get some points. We always want to go everywhere to get 3 points, and that's the mentality, and that's what we're going to try.
All right, next we'll go over to Paul Danzer. Paul, if you have a more than one question for Gio, go ahead and ask that.
Gio, first of all, I just want an update on Seba, Paredes, Euro, and Marvin, and will any of them maybe be available Thursday?
Yeah, so Marvin will be available, so he's traveling as well. The other ones, they're close again. Jairo is very close. Is practicing now full, and also Christian. And Seba had a little bit setback, but soon I'm sure he's going to be back.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, we'll go back to Paul.
Gio, just talk a bit about Austin and first-year team and what you've seen in them. I know they've struggled a bit to score, but it seems like they're reasonably well organized defensively. But what have you seen? What type of match do you expect, and what type of challenges are you preparing for?
Yeah, I mean, you know that every expansion team have to go always with, to a beginning process in trying to figure out their identity, trying to understand about the players, and I think Austin has done that and has done it really well. They have already an identity. They know exactly what they're looking for in the games. They have shown good play, so credit to Josh for what he has created there. And they probably have missed the final touches, the end product, because a lot of the other things have looked good. And I think there's an excitement of a new city, a new place. There's a lot of energy, a lot of good things happening there. So it's going to be a difficult game. And we prepare for it. We have scouted them. We know exactly how they play, the challenges that they will bring in the game, and we have planned accordingly with the group that we think can give us the best, in this particular game. So we're looking forward to the match. We also excited to be able to go to a new venue and a new place, and I think it's going to be a good game.
All right, and we'll wrap things up with one additional question from Kyle Garcia.
Gio, I was just kind of wondering, with these past few matches, one of the main things we've talked about is the formations that you guys have been throwing out and how you've been getting creative with kind of how you utilize defenders and defensive midfielders and whatnot. And I was kind of wondering, are you liking what you're seeing from like how you guys are performing in these new formations? Do you think that's something that will continue on in the future, even as guys start to get healthier, especially attacking players?
Yes, listen, I think that the ideal situation is always to have a formation that is your preference and your identity in that system should prevail in the way you play and in the things that you look for in the game. But I do believe that when you have flexibility and the group can adapt to different things, that's a strength, because a allows you to change in games. And if the guys can understand that, it makes you stronger. And I think we have gone through a process in which we needed to make some different choices in different systems for the type of players that we had, and also for the locations that we had to go, like Houston, and now Austin. So we have to be mindful of that, that the locations are had, that there's a lot of consecutive matches, what is the freshest team, and how we can utilize the team in the best possible way. And at some moments, they have looked good attacking it and defending, and some of those, you can tell that we need to do more work in it. But overall, I think the concepts are always the same, and the idea of what we want from the games is the same, and we'll just have to continue to work on it. But soon enough, I think once Mora comes back, Jimmy comes back, some of the injured players come back, and we have more choices, to put on the field, then I think we'll get stronger. And going through this period and have been able to get some points is going to be looked back as something important that we have achieved, and adapting to different system will be also a strength for our group.
All right. I think that does it for questions. Gio, thank you so much for your time, and good luck in Austin.
Thank you very much.